Okay, Cassie. Let's go. Let's see that. P1 Janilo, P2 no signal, P3 Gilles, P4 Bly, P5 Sergio, P6 Mattia, P7 Theona also still close. Oh, no signal, get overtaken by 3 cars! 4 cars make that then in the chicane. Nearly 5 as he gets overtaken by Sergio. As we see them going into sector 3 from lap 1. It's Gilles wheel to wheel with Janilo, and in the background is Mattia and P3 close with Sergio, no signal and Apply that is. But can Gilles gonna move down the final corner? No, he runs wide. It opens the door for Mattia then. Can Mattia get an advantage out of this here? Janilo still leads us the way into turn 1. With Mattia running wide, maybe touch a bit of the barrier there, I don't know, I didn't see it. There's no signal, wheel to wheel with Mattia and overtaking him nearly going into a rouge. So it's lights out in a second after restart, and it's a good start for Janilo. A better start for the signal though. Already taking the lead. Janilo has a mistake into turn 1, which gives him a disadvantage. And he's now into P3 or lower, because I can't see him at the moment. He's in P5, P6 actually. Bad start for Janilo on the restart. Matthias stays P3. Gilles is P2. The signal's back into P1. So Janilo's moving up the grid again. And let's see then what will happen throughout this race, throughout this lap mostly, because this is a really big lap for most of the drivers. Because on lap 1 there's a lot of momentum to gain. And that's what Janilo is doing on Mattia right now. Battling Mattia. Going into the high speed corners of Spa. Mattia in the meanwhile battling Gilles also. It's a 3-way battle for P2 here. It's Sergio also close behind, still closing in. And the signal kinda gapping them. Then Janilo's lost out a bit. And now it's Sergio and Janilo. Sergio, can he get past into sector 3? Yes he can. He takes a better line, he takes a tighter line. He gets a better exit, but he stays just a bit behind though. But Gilles takes different line to Mattia, and into the bus stop we go. Gilles gets a better line, Mattia gets a better exit though. Gilles at the better entrance, Mattia gets the better exit. Into turn 1 we go. Gilles takes a wider line, Mattia takes a tighter line. Which one will provide the most? As it's Gilles' line as he's alongside Mattia now. Can he get ahead going into a rouge? At the moment the answer is yes, he's ahead. I'm lagging so much with the cars, bro. He's ahead and then he's behind. As Apply is saying something. Oh, Apply at the moment! Apply at the moment, he's behind Theo now. Lou is also DNF'd. I know I'm watching him. Gilles stays ahead of no signal in the tight fight. But the Ferraris will increase their advantage by a lot of points as it's Gilles and Janilo spins! Green flag. Janilo spun in the battle, he had an invisible barrier it seemed like. But that's a lot of time gone. Really sad from Janilo who was in contention to win this, he had the pace to win this. Giga stays out and goes over to the podium places then. Going for the overcut. So that's a very fast pit stop on a signal. Sector 2 is a bit slower than the last lap. But still a very good sector 2. Might be able to get the fastest lap off here by the way, Giga. So Gilles is boxed by Ahmed. Good stop. Decent stop. Gilles might be able to undercut Mattia. Or is Mattia in the pits though? Mattia's in the pit! Will the undercut work for Gilles? Mattia pits for mediums. He's in the exit line right now. It's a very quick pit stop indeed. He's exiting right now. Gilles is just about to come into turn 1. Can Gilles get back with the speed? No, he can't. It's a perfectly timed stop by Mattia as Giga put in the fastest lap of the race. That's a small mistake by Giga. As no signals going for a move on Janilo in this fast corner. And he gets ahead. But he hits a bump. And he stays ahead. As Danilo's using some ears on the exit and he gets ahead again. It's wheel to wheel going into the chicane. As no signal takes a different line to Janilo. As he's ahead now. But Janilo's still fighting and he's back ahead. Janilo then on the exit. Can he keep it? Yes he can. It's still wheel to wheel going into sector 3. As Cassie pits. He also had a really bad sector 1. A really bad sector 1. There's some signal ran a bit wide there. Which opens the door for Giga then. Going into this high speed corner. Giga's already ahead at the exit. Into the entrance and these 2 car lengths ahead of no signal. As Mattia! Something happened to Mattia! Something happened to Mattia! Mattia lost the lead and is behind Giga. Which gives Gil as the lead. As Giga's in P2. Oh, Giga goes wide and he loses P2 again. He loses P3 to his teammate also. It's wheel to wheel with Mattia then. As Giga takes a better entry. Mattia takes a better exit I think. No he doesn't. But the signal is the one really losing out here. For the final podium spot it's 2 Alpines. Yep. GG's. I think that's the end to the race. We drove 17 laps.